Hey guys, we're going to be going to Dark Visions number 6 on the global server. This is going to be the first 4 areas. I'm going to put them all into one video. We're going to be starting with all the physical fights, then we're going to do the magical fights, and then, you know, in a few days when the hard areas open, we'll be doing them. But for now, it's going to be all easy areas. Hopefully perfect score it all. That's the idea. We're going to try it. Alright, so I already did the first boss, then I messed up the video, I have to start all this over again, so, whoopsie. We're going to do it again, though. So here is the team we're going to be using for the first 2 bosses. We're going to be using Zahn with Passive Provoke Evasion, and just, you know, I gave him Fenris Energy to buff attack power when he spreads buffs, that's whatever. Sirius is going to be doing Fire and Lightning Resist, he's enhanced for 100% to both. If you don't have an enhanced Sirius, I totally understand why. This is from 3 years ago. I just happen to still have him. Just find a way to buff your team's fire and lightning resist to 100% with gear. So, you know, 70% buffs, 30% gear, or whatever. Tifa, base form, just call the wild. Shift form, beast killer, and LB damage. This is the gear I'm going to be using. She's got 225 killer and 230 LB damage. Lauren is going to be my breaker and chainer. She's going to chain AR with Zahn on turn 1, and then she's going to break as well, and then she'll be a DPS chainer on turn 2 with Cloud, who is going to chain SR with a lot of Beast Killer. That's pretty much it. And then Naked Sid is going to jump and land with his Beast Killer. Alright. I'm not really going like super in-depth of the team building because this is just really basic stuff. And these fights are really easy in the beginning. So we're going to go ahead and AR first on turn 1. Then we're going to AR with Lauren. And then we'll do her break thing. That's double AR. We'll send Sid into the air. That's our 100-point chain score. Perfect. We'll go ahead and attack buff Cloud. Sirius will dual cast Thunder and Fire Resist. You only need Fire Resist on this first boss, by the way. Thunder is only for the second boss, but, you know, why not cast them both? Alright, Concentration, Awaken, Crashing. Now the boss will do some fire attacks. He's going to also do some single target physical on Zahn. He evades. Pretty basic. Let's go ahead and drop Sid. Then we're going to Reflector. Elemental the Imbue from Tifa. The killer from Sid is still landing, so I can't target him. I was a little bit quick on the trigger. Alright. Let's Elemental Tifa. Let's Critical Sid. And let's spread those buffs. Tifa will cap. Cloud will chain with Lauren, who will chain Blade of Devotion. Alright. So we're going to chain. As soon as that chain builds a little bit, we're going to send Tifa. Boss dies extremely quick. That's okay though. Tifa capped all by herself, so the Lauren and Cloud stuff was like pretty much irrelevant. But whatever, we did it. So the only key there is an evasion provoker and a 100% fire resist through either buffing or gear. Alright, so there's that again. And then Ifrit, same exact team, no changes whatsoever. And we're gonna do the same exact strategy. The only difference is this time, I'll show you in 1 second. We're going to AR with Zahn twice. Lauren, though, is going to use her Magnus after AR. So she's going to AR, and then Magnus for the stronger breaks. Alright, so there's our 100-point chain score out the way. Alright, Sid's going to Beast Spindle. Tifa's going to do the same thing. Constant, Awaken. Sirius is going to give us... Oh, nope, we need a dual cast. Thunder and Fire Resist. And then Cloudless Ignition. And if you don't have Sirius, you know, you can use something like just someone on Carbuncle dual casting 70% buffs. Just gear your team in a little bit of resist. Or you could probably bring like a magical cover tank or something. I don't know. It don't really matter. Like I said, these first 2 fights are pretty easy. Elemental Tifa, let's critical Sid, and let's spread some buffs. Lauren's gonna triple. Blade of Devotion. Cloud's gonna triple. Focus Thrust. We're gonna drop one with Tifa. And this should be a cap damage, I hope. I really hope. Come on, Tifa, carry me. There it is, 2.14. We got it. So again, this was all the Tifa show. Cloud and Lauren's damage was irrelevant. Tifa capped by herself. Because balance. Game balance is an important thing to have. And Tifa brings balance to the game. Yep. No sarcasm at all. And this glitch! What is this glitch? The patch notes said they fixed this glitch where you can't see the rank up. They lied to me. How could Gumi lie to me? How could it happen? Okay, I need to change the team's gear, so we need to go to the next fight. I don't know which one's next physical. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, here it is, physical. Lightning and Earth. Let me adjust the team, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright guys, next up is going to be the other physical fights. These are Thunder or Earth, and they're birds. We're going to be going with the Thunder team, and this is going to be our team. The entire team is at least 60% resistant to water and wind, as well as immune to sleep. So Zahn, you know, the provoke thing, the usual. We're going to be doing Lauren, not really as much damage this time. I didn't really spend a lot of time. I didn't actually put her through the builder. I just geared her and left her in the gear from the previous run, you know, whatever. Tifa is using Call of the Wild and then the shift form. She's using Call of the Wild in both forms because we're not using her imbue. So we need this to proc on both turns to fill her LB gauge to be ready to go. Other than that, you know, Bird Killer and attack power. 200 bird, 225 LB. She'll be carrying the fight. There's her. We're using original Cloud this time as a chainer. He is status immune with 60% or better water and wind. Tifa, yeah, water and wind in the shift form. 60% water and wind. And he's using Calamity Border. He's going to be buffing our 40% resistance on turn 1. So that'll be his duty. Other than that, he's chaining with other Cloud, who is same thing, got water and wind resist, sleep immunity, and some Bird Killer, 60% water and wind. And then we're using Jade. She is only here for her buffs. She is going to be giving us Bird Killer, or she's been giving herself Bird Killer, herself a Thunder Imbue, and we're going to be stealing that with Zahn. We're not going to chain with her because I don't care. So that's going to be her setup, just so you know, some resistance, status immunity. And then the Thunder Imperil comes from Lauren. This is why a big reason I wanted Neovision Lauren is because she brings a powerful Thunder Imperil, which is something I didn't really have on my team before. And now I do. And for the chain count, we're going to chain Stardust Ray with all the users next turn. Alright, so we're going to Harvest Moon for the Bird Killer. We're going to imbue Thunder to herself. Let's see, Lauren is going to, we'll break the boss. We will, what's it called? Bright Flash Storm. We will Bright Flash Storm to do a big Imperil. And apparently I can't see it. Where is Bright Flash Storm? Am I just blind? Bright Flash Storm. Oh, it's not available until turn 2. Ooh. Okay, change the plan. I didn't know that. Okay, so we'll just do a 120 Imperil. It's good enough. That would be Slashing Bolt. Slashing Bolt, 120 Imperil. It's good enough. Blade of Singularity, and then, you know, whatever. Something that doesn't hit the boss, because I don't want to kill this idiot. I don't want to chain either. Lauren, please don't kill. These bosses are so weak. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Tifa gonna shift. We're just gonna do Awaken Fighting. Let's see, Cloud is gonna Ignition. Other Cloud's gonna Calamity Border. And, alright, Zahn, let's see, we need the Imbue from Jade. The Killer from Jade, actually. It's all coming from Jade. And then Projected. Okay, that should be fine. There we go. So we're immune to wind and water. I think this boss is only water. The next one does wind. But it makes sense to gear the team for both bosses at once. Okay. Jade's not doing anything this turn. Tifa's gonna cap, and we're just gonna chain everybody. Stardust Ray. Everyone loves Stardust Ray. And that'll be 30 chain per unit, which is gonna give us 120 chain score. Cloud, Stardust Ray. Other Cloud, Stardust Ray. Tifa's ready to cap. Alright, let's go ahead and chain them. And as soon as this chain starts, we send Tifa, who does 2.14 by herself, so the rest of the team was irrelevant, but that's okay. And if Tifa didn't fill, by the way, she's only geared with 19 autofill. She must have gotten a drop from something. We had the Rallying Cry on Jade. I should have mentioned that. Jade's using Mont's TMR, for STMR, the free unit, to give us plus 5 LB crystals if Tifa hadn't gotten a drop. Yeah, Tifa's wearing Call of the Wild in both forms, so that's 8, and then 8 plus her STMR plus... Oh no, she is geared for 20 fill by turn 2 guaranteed with no drops at all. Yeah, okay, we're good. So we actually didn't even need Mont's thing. Anyway, we're gonna buff. We're going to Harvest and Frightening, and oh, did I do triple? Don't need to do triple. Harvest and Frightening. Cloud will give himself a better attack buff. Tifa get herself ready. Awaken Fighting. Let's see, Lauren. Slashing, Blade of Singularity, and Unhesitating. Let's see. Wait for this to finish. That's good enough. Zahn, Steal the Imbue, Steal the Killer, and Spread. Wait for Lauren to finish. I don't want to give her buffs until she's done. Okay. So this boss does Sleep, and then Water and Wind. But we're immune thanks to our gear. Okay. And then we do what we just did a minute ago. Lots of Stardust Ray. Stardust Ray, Stardust Ray. Cloud, triple Stardust. Oh, that is the not Stardust Ray chain. This is the Stardust Ray chain. Feels bad. I'm not even using Red 13. I was so happy to get him for Dark Visions too, and he just hasn't really fit in the team yet. I guess technically Red could have 2.14. Yeah, Tifa carried that again. I guess Red technically could have replaced one of the Clouds, but you know, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Clouds have higher chain mods than Red if his killers don't apply, and Red has no bird killer. Oh well. And there it is. Perfect score on all the physical stages. Okay. This glitch. Oh, I love this glitch. Not really. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. I'm going to go grab dinner, so I'm taking a quick break. For you guys, it'll be instant. But the magical fights will be after dinner. See you in a bit. Alright guys, welcome back. Next we're going to be going to the magical stages. We're going to be starting with the fire and holy element stages, and because we're using the new star of the show, Starlight Elena, we're going to be doing a holy element team. This is also human bosses, by the way. So this is what we're going to be using. Yoshikiri is going to make an appearance as well. So for these two bosses, we're going to need ice and dark resist on the team. There's going to be single target paralyze, AoE silence, and also an AoE non-elemental physical attack. So we're going to use Mirage to handle that. So this is going to be the team we're going to use. Starlight Elena. Base form is kind of naked because all we're going to do is buff in it and then change. We're going to be using a 120% ice resist buff and a 70% dark resist buff. So the whole team needs, that I'm using, needs at least positive ice resist and 30% dark resist. And then for shift form Elena, this is going to be her shift form damage. As you see, we've still got the dark resist. I've geared her for magic, so she has 4,438 magic. Pretty good. We're doing it with a double-handed rod. Keep in mind, the magical portion of hybrid attacks does not get weapon variants. So double-handing a one-hander for a magical stage is totally fine. So we're using the Dark Vision's rod. And to do that, we gave her the Honorable Rod arts. Other than that, a little bit of Human Killer and some double-hand materia. And she's got her own card. It'll be better once I get it leveled up later. Anyway, we're bringing, you know, the old favorite Rem with Human Killer. She's got at least 30 Dark Resist. And then Ace, Human Killer, at least 30% Dark Resist. And he's on Anima to do a 70% Dark Resist buff learned from the Anima Esper. That's where we're getting our Dark Resist from. Mastermind Zahn, you know, just the usual things. I've got to explain it. He's the Provoker. Lauren is going to be a Breaker, and she's also going to be a Stardust Ray Chainer with Zahn. That is primarily for just building the chain score to 100 points. You could do, what's it called? Aurora Ray instead, and we might do that instead. Now we'll do Stardust Ray. Yeah, but because it's a magical stage, I didn't bother changing her gear. Just, you know, I'm being lazy, whatever. I did give her some Dark Resist, though, which is important. Yoshikiri, his gears are relevant. We're not really doing anything with him. So we just gave him some Dark Resist. I mean, we are doing things with him. We're not doing anything that matters with his stats. He's going to be a buffer. Alright, let's get in here and do it. Now, the first boss doesn't do the physical attack. He doesn't do the shadow damage. But again, like I mentioned previously, we're gonna treat both fights the same. So for turn 1, we're going to, let me think, Rem is just going to accelerate. Elena is going to Trinity. We're going to Stella Maris. That's our Imperil. We're going to Lux Overflow. That's our Imbue. And then we'll just cast that twice. We don't want to actually hit the boss yet. Alright, Yoshikiri is going to give us Nimpo whatever. That's going to be the Mirage we need. We're also going to do Hyoten on himself. That's the Ice Imbue. We'd also buff the team's Ice Resist by 120%. Dark Resist with Ace. Lauren will... actually, all we need from Lauren is a break, so we'll just break the boss. And Zahn will... let's think. Reflector. We need to steal the Imbue from Elena. We're going to steal that 300% magic buff from Elena. And we'll spread them. Wait for Lauren to finish. Oh, it don't matter. Lauren's not going to do any damage. Okay. So we have an Ice Resist buff on the team from Yoshi. And then Mirage. That AoE was actually Ice Elemental, so if we didn't Mirage it, it wouldn't have mattered. Alright, now we're going to do You Noob, You Lose, which is a Human Killer buff. You might have been wondering, where's the Human Killer buff coming from? Well, Yoshi buffs our Human Killer. So let's Stardust Ray. 1, 2, 3. That's plus 30 to the chain score. 1, 2, 3. 30 more. And then the other mages will do Bolting Strike. Bolting Strike 3 times. Rem will... Let's see. Bolting, Bolting, Bolting. And Elena is going to shift, actually, into her geared up form. Out of curiosity, how's our magic looking? 5,629 magic on Stardust Elena as a hybrid. As a hybrid. How much attack does she have? Even though she's not geared for it? Even though she's not even geared for it, she's got 2,700 attack. It's kind of irrelevant, but it's just still fun to see. Anyway, we're going to do Crystal Shine Your Light So Bright, or whatever it's called. I don't know. Let's do our damage. Oh, it's the first boss. Of course, it dies instantly. And this is all single target chaining. You know, big thumbs up to single target. And it keeps going, it keeps going. Okay. Yeah, that was heavy overkill. I'm sure we capped. Oh yeah, we capped. We're probably going to cap the next stage too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's not going to be until 2 days. So it's not going to be until Saturday that we have to worry about. Have to worry about actual scoring. Oh, hey, the bug apparently is fixed. We can actually see our rank now. We're moving up. We're going to end the video at rank 1. I think. All right, Shiva. Team's already built. Let's go in again. Blah, blah, blah. Don't talk to me. Alright, let's go ahead and accelerate. Let's dark resist. Let's have Yoshi, ice resist himself, so we don't want to imbue the team. And then we're going to evade for the non-elemental. Lauren is just going to break. Oh, not yet. Elena is going to Lux, and Stella. Wait for this to finish. And then Zahn is going to Reflector, Elemental on Elena, Critical on Elena, and Projected. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Double Mirage took care of it for us. And let's go to the boss. Let's noob you lose. And saw the clicking. Click, click, click. I wish you could like just reload a turn previous or something. Wouldn't that be easy? I wish. Let's go ahead and shift our Elena into our shifted form. Let's Crystal Shine Bright. Let's triple Rem, Flying Seraphim, and triple Ace. Alright, Elena. This is the reason I pulled for you. Don't let me down. I expect a damage cap. Let's see. Did we get a perfect score? I think we are. I think it's very likely. It's likely. Yep, got it. Got it. I'm curious how much we overkilled over the damage cap. Just for my own personal curiosity. I don't know. We're definitely going to find out on Saturday, though, when Area 2 opens. That'll be the real test. Okay. Let me spend another however long gearing the team, and we'll do the final area. See you in a moment. Alright guys, we're moving to the other mage stages. This one is going to be weak to wind and dark magic. They're humans again, so because they're the same race, we had to make almost no changes. But these enemies do light element and earth element attacks. They also do AoE petrify. So we dropped Yoshikiri and we brought Sylvie. Her gear doesn't matter, we just activated her trust passive. The only other change I made is I swapped Ace and gave him to the Craftsman's Secret Book. He's going to be our Wind Imbue. We'll do the Wind and Peril with Lauren. And other than that, the whole team is at least 0% to Dark and Earth Resist. So the whole team is 0% to that. We're going to be shifting Elena on turn 1. Her turn 1 shift is... oh, she can't shift on turn 1. Oh, it doesn't work. That doesn't work. Okay, I guess we're doing a turn 2 clear, a turn 3 clear. It should be fine. Let's go ahead and give her. Okay, so yeah, so she's got at least neutral resist. Yeah, we'll just go to turn 2, whatever. So here is her shift form. We changed her accessory to the plus 50% holy resist ring. That cancels out the penalty from Diablo, so she's now at 0%. It cost her a lot of magic by going to a terrible ring, but, you know, whatever. It's worth it. Okay, let's give this a try. Yeah, that turn... that can't shift until turn 2 thing messes me up a little bit. It'll probably be fine going to turn 3. I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? Okay, so Sylvie is going to give us Earth Resist, Light Resist, and immunity to Petrify. Because we're going to turn 3, I didn't plan this entirely. I guess Lauren will just Blade of Singularity. Zahn will just wait. Elena, I guess Elena can do... Stella. Doesn't really matter, actually. This doesn't matter. We do need Wind Imbue. Windy Bellows. So I guess Zahn can just steal the Imbue for now from Ace. We're just hanging out for the moment. I hope he doesn't imperil on turn 1. If he does, this will really ruin the plan. Okay, no imperil on turn 1, so we're fine. We're fine. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and shift Elena. She's going to use her Magnus Light Shield Bay of the World. That's going to give a big... oh my god, please don't one-shot. You're not even imbued yet, girl. Anyway, that gives herself a big one-turn 200% human killer buff and a 300% magic buff. We need to imperil the boss. So Bright Storm Flash imperils the wind. We already stole the wind imbue, so now we need to... We already stole the wind imbue. We'll steal it again. And we'll critical, and then we'll spread. Before I do that, we will accelerate with Rem. Please don't one-shot. Please don't one-shot. Oh, Rem, stop. Oh my. Okay. We should be fine. We should be fine. We got this. We got this. Oh, Zahn, you better not counterattack this dude. I'm telling you, if you waste my energy, don't even counterattack. Alright, we're good. We're good. Alright, yeah. Let's go for the kill now. 1, 2, yeah, it's... This caught me off guard. I forgot until the last minute. Elena can't shift until, Oh my god. She's elemental locked in this form. Well, we're gonna roll with it. This is the easy mode. It's probably fine. Yeah, I'm gonna need a minute to replan my team before we go to the next fight. This will probably still damage cap on this guy. Ooh. When things don't go according to plan. Yeah, the first fight is gonna be not a problem. Not a problem. Yeah. How am I gonna fix this problem for the next boss? We don't need Petrify Resist on the next boss. Yeah, we've perfect. Okay, we don't need Petrify Resist. He does imperil at some point, so we have to deal with that. I guess I could do it with no human killer buff and try it. We might not need a human killer buff. And in that case, we could pop off on turn 2. No human killer buff. Do I think I can do it with no human killer buff? Does Elena have a human killer buff in her base form? Nope. Nope. I could Stardust Ray Elena. In the shift form. That would work. It's a lower modifier. It's probably fine. It's probably let's go for it. Let's go for it. Worst case scenario, 15 energy down the drain. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. All right, let's try this. So we're going to turn 3. This wasn't really the total plan, but you know, okay. Let me think. So we need Earth Resist. We need Light Resist. We don't need. Does he do any breaks or anything? He doesn't do it. He reduces Spear, but I don't care. All right, let's do Marion Watch over me. Whatever. Lauren, we'll just guard. Yeah, Lauren was guard. Okay. Let's see. Ace, we need Wind Imbue. Rem, nothing. Elena, for this first turn, is going to just wait. No, we'll Stella Marie. Alright, Zahn is going to Reflector. We're going to steal the Imbue. We're going to steal the buff. And we're just going to... whatever. Guard you. Rem. Don't need anything. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and this boss should be totally fine to use that thingy. Alright, don't imperil on turn 1, though, because that'll actually ruin the day as well. No turn 1 imperil. We're good. Alright, so now we're going to have Elena shift. We're going to light bathe the world. Alright, perfect. Let's see. Rem needs to accelerate to power up next turn. Ace can unlock his better chain slightly. Let's do that. Alright, Zahn can reflector. Critical on Elena. Survival, whatever. Let's do Lauren first. Let's break the boss. Blade of Singularity. It's Bright Storm. And then whatever. Alright, do this. And then Sylvie, discard. Okay. This should be okay. So we're gonna use a lower modifier skill on Elena. But I think we're overkilling by so much it doesn't matter. Alright, yeah, the boss is powering up now. What were those power-ups? Oh, he's got buffs. No. Well, we're gonna try it. We might still damage cap. I don't know. Last fight of the day is apparently really messy. Elena, so we're gonna do Stardust Ray, because that's non-elemental. Oh, it's AoE too. Well, let's try it. It's AoE. Damn it. Please don't cancel early. Let's try. See what happens. Oh, he's dying so quick too. It might have worked. I don't know. Well, we got above 100. Okay, it seemed to have worked. It seemed to have worked. Did we damage cap? No. Oh. Yep. Okay. Back to the drawing board. I gotta fix this problem. I will see you guys after I figure out how to fix that problem. Be back in a moment. Alright guys, new plan. Went back to the drawing board. I decided to figure out a way to squeeze more damage. We have completely rebuilt the team, changed the whole plan. We're going back to Titan for round 2. Win team still. This time Elena is going to stay in her base form. Shift form is not relevant anymore. We're now doing 30% or better to Earth and Holy Resist for the entire team. So she's geared for magic, human killer in the base form. We're going to power up on turn 1, LB on turn 2, and we're going to go for that full power chain on turn 3. Benevolent Beauty Rem is same thing, human killer, chainer with 30% or better Earth and Holy. Ace is going to be on Alexander for the Holy Resist buff on turn 1, and some human killer with Holy and Earth Resist. Zahn, no changes. Supreme Diva Axstar will be our human killer buff instead. He's also going to be our imbue unit, which we're going to steal later. And I geared him for damage, but I mean, it's not really going to matter, but you know, whatever. Lauren is going to be a chain, not a chain, she's not chaining. She is going to be our Earth Resist buff on turn 1 from Titan. Turn 2, she's going to just stand there, and then turn 3, she's going to Perfect Dispel, and then Re-Break and Imperil, so we can get that big chain going on the last turn. Yeah, let's try this again. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what went wrong on the first one. Maybe when I review my video later, I'll see, oh, I did something crazy and made a mistake. But, yeah, I don't know. So turn 1, Starlight, we're going to Stella Marie. That's going to fill her LB. Let's see. Lauren needs to give us Earth Resist on turn 1. We need, I think Ace was doing the other resist. Yeah, Ace is doing Light Resist. So now we've got resistances. Axstar is going to do Face of Carnage. That gives him triple cast and human killer. Rem on turn 1 was not doing anything. Nope. She's just guarding. Alright, Zahn's going to start stealing a few buffs. We're going to... we didn't do Imbue yet. No, we didn't do Imbue yet. We need critical from Elena. That's for the magic buff. We need critical from Axstar. And then, whatever. Doesn't really matter. So now we've got the killer buff on Zahn, the magic and attack buff on Zahn. We still need the Imbue. We'll steal that next turn. Okay. Axstar, Imbue, Wind. Let's see. Ace can just get his better unlock ready for next turn. Bolting Strike. Rem can get herself ready for next turn with Accelerate. I don't want to chain these because I want to deal the least amount of damage possible. Eileen is going to LB for her mod boost. Yeah, like we're going all in for damage this time. Something went wrong last time. We should have done better. Wait for this laggy LB to finish. Alright, Zahn. Reflector. So now we need the Imbue from Axstar. We have everything else. I guess we can just spread. And, like, I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. We're ready to go. Lauren, we're just going to wait. Because we're going to perfect a spell next turn. And Imbue. And Imperil. Yep. Okay, 0 damage. Our spirit is broken. We don't really care. Okay. I see the problem. I see the problem right here. I used her cooldown Imperil. It's a 0-turn Imperil, so we didn't have an Imperil up. I didn't realize that. We should have capped on the first attempt. Oh well, it doesn't really matter, because now we're going to cap anyway. We're going to, like, super overcap. This is a 0-turn Imperil, which means it wears off the second the turn ends. It didn't carry over to the next turn. Okay, so that was the problem. Problem's been fixed. Yeah, you see this Wind Imperil wears off instantly? Okay. We're good. We're good. Let's go ahead and Absolute Mirror of Equity 3 times. I forgot which of the equities is good with the Axstar. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter. Bunch of equities. Triple, burst. Rim. We're going to so overcap now that I fixed that problem. Oh, and Elena's powered up and everything now. Ooh, this is going to be big boy damage. Yeah, let's go. Okay, that... Yeah, he dropped a lot quicker that time. I'm still learning these units. These are like a bunch of new units today, so... Oh, easy cap. Easy cap. Yeah. Rookie mistake. I'm not familiar with Lauren. Anyway, there's day one. There's day one. The glitch. I am rank 1, though. I am tied with everyone at rank 1. Yeah. Ranking details. Let's take a peek. Top rank is everybody who's on my friends list. Who's the top? Who beat me? D-Money and Racer beat me. Oof. Well, they didn't beat me. They're tied with me. And everyone else, look at these scrubs. I'm totally joking, by the way. I'm sure most of these people didn't even do it yet. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just kidding. With my friends, I can do that. That's it. That's it for day 1. Day 2 day 2 opens on Saturday. It's opening every 2 days. So tomorrow, I'll probably fool with some trials with Elena. But that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you for Dark Visions Part 2 when it opens later.